Okay. Welcome back to the cooking channel. I was going to do an e-bike video today, me riding in the park, but I've got a bid to work on today here at home, and I had a 9:30 appointment with a customer, and I have a 3 o'clock up in Windsor. So I'm not going to the park today. Probably tomorrow. So I'm going to show you how I do summer salad with a little twist on it. This is something that I make for myself. I use mostly I use the garden vegetables and then some lettuce, store-bought lettuce, because I'm not growing my own lettuce right now. And then I have my chilies or peppers, as everybody calls them, they're not really pickled. They're jarred, and there's just some vinegar and some couple spices. So I did that 2 or 3 weeks ago. And then these are potatoes that we roasted last night. We seasoned the skins. There were 4 of these, 2 halves, or 4 halves, but one skin broke. I got a little too aggressive with it, and so I ate it. And so here's the meat. I'll make sure it's in the camera. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mash that up. It's already cooked. And I'll mash it up. And then I'll just restuff the potatoes. And it's all cold. It was in the refrigerator. And so it's going to be cold. So the basic ingredients for this, or all the ingredients, are going to be the potato. There's going to be onion. Everything's going to be on a bed of lettuce. There's going to be seasoned onion, cucumbers from the garden, peppers from the garden, and tomatoes. And I'll do like a vinaigrette sauce for it with a couple other little ingredients that I'll put in there. And then I'll have this potato salad as well. It's like a potato salad. Oh, it is a potato salad, I guess. So here it is here. So now I'll just add some Dijon mustard to this. Not too much. I'm going to add some of the sour cream to it. There, not too much of that. And I don't usually do it, but I'll add a touch of mayonnaise and a little bit of lime. I don't have fresh lime, but just a little bit, not much. And a little mayonnaise. And that's it. And then for the spices, there'll be some salt. This is pepper, some salt, onion powder, garlic powder, and I think that's it. Let me put it this way. I use this in almost everything, some degree. And then a little bit of Montreal steak seasoning for kind of get a texture. A little bit of rosemary from the garden with a little salt added to it. That's why I didn't put too much salt in the beginning. Rosemary goes good with potato and some slap your mama. And with this, the white pepper version. It really just kind of adds some color. So stir that up. And this is the potato salad. I would put chives in it, but I don't have any chives, nor do I have green onion. So that's not going to go in it. And it's a little coarse and, you know, thick. But it's not meant to be like, you know, overdone. Really, the potato flavoring itself and the skin, I mean, really gives it what it needs. And then, let me put this here. I mean, for summertime, this is just, it'll be my main meal for the day. I haven't eaten yet. What time is it? It's noon, it's just after 12. And sometimes I don't eat in the morning. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Today I didn't. So this is going to be my main meal, and then, you know, I'll have a dinner. Depending on how much I do as far as activities will determine how much I eat tonight. Or how bored I get. No. We're going to eat tonight. My son is, he bought some ribs, some pork ribs, so he's going to cook those up, so there'll be some food tonight. So I make this like that. So this is the main salad. And then this gets stuffed into here. And it's going to be overflowing because I broke one of the skins, so there's going to be more potato going back in than there was coming out because I didn't eat that whole one I broke. And then I did add some ingredients to it. So you just kind of stuff it like that. I mean, you don't have to go through all of this, but you could just do the potato salad, mix it, and you can mix the skin in it. But, you know, it's kind of fancy. Looks kind of cool. And if you were serving it to people, you know, it'd be kind of a neat way to do it. Okay, so I'm probably doing that off camera, am I? Is that even on camera? Barely. Just bear with me. I'm not really good at doing the camera action stuff yet. Okay, so there's that. This is going to be quite a bit of food. More than I thought. Okay, so there's that. How's the presentation? Yeah. And the taste test. And it's very good. So let's prop it up. All right, so there's the... I mean, this would be good by itself, but now these are roasted carrots. So I'm gonna throw some, and they're charred a little bit. I think they got a little bit of coconut sugar on them, and you know they're gonna be good. So I'm gonna put them in. These are gonna be pretty tasty, and this goes in here like that. And those are, I'll just get rid of this one. Use the charred pieces. Yeah. Like that. Put these little ones in here. That. Okay. So there's this thing that's being made. Let's see. Now, let me give you a better angle here. Hold on. And how's that? That's okay. All right. So, continue on. Now the onion. So the onion, normally I would cut it up into cubes, but I'm just going to do this. And I'm just going to cut it like that. And these are a little bit, not like a store-bought, because these are from the garden. I've been storing them in the garage for maybe 2.5 months. And look at them still. Still look pretty good. Okay, there's those. Now, I'm going to make a vinaigrette. So this is going to go in here. And, you know, I'm not going to eat the whole thing. This is big. So this is all going to be one meal. So this goes here. All right, so there's that. I'll put this aside, put this there. Make sure you can see that. Some of this stuff I could edit out later, and I will. I'll probably edit out what I just said. Okay, so there's that. Now I have basil. And, you know, I'm only throwing the basil in because I use oregano and probably rosemary in this. I'm using the basil because I grew it in the garden and it's just fantastic. I like to use it in almost everything. Even though, you know, you'd be like, oh, does it really call for that? I mean, is it better without it? I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. Okay, so back to this knife. These serrated knives are what you want for cutting vegetables. It's actually called a tomato knife when you purchase it. It's designed just for that. And these Romas from the garden, I mean, they're just a great all-around tomato. They hold together well. They retain enough moisture, but they have a firm skin, or a firm flesh, I should say. The skin is you know, thick enough to hold it together, but not too thick. It's just ideal tomato. It's just, I've never grown this particular type. I've grown Romas, but not this kind. And I'm gonna grow them again. I got 2 of those plants. They're just incredible. I mean, I'm really impressed with them. And then there's this, which is kind of like a bell pepper in a sense. Okay, so let me go here. Let me go here. Cut this up so when I go to eat it, it's, you know, not gigantic. These are the sweet ones, and you know, by sweet it doesn't mean it's sweet, it just means it's not hot. I mean, there's no sugary taste to these. It's almost not quite a floral, somewhat floral, but in a good way, because floral usually means bad. Little, not tangy. It's hard. I don't know. It's kind of, I can't find the right words to describe it, but not really fruity. It's just kind of that fresh, crisp. I mean, you can hear it when I cut it. All right, so there's that. It has a lot of volume. It's also, you know, good for you. Vitamin A, whatever vitamins are in there. These are cherry chilies. These are delicious. Like I said before, I think in another video, I would put more, but I mean, I just got so many of these and all kinds of other things. So I'm going to put these in just for the heck of it because they're red. And then this one is dangerous. This one is freaking hot. I mean, dangerously hot. And the heat is right here. I'm going to take that out. And I'm going to, it's going to be hot enough as it is, but I'm going to remove the placenta, which is kind of like the guts. and take away some of the heat, because that's where the heat is. It's not on the seed. It's not in the seeds. It's on the seeds from the oils from the placenta, but inside the seed itself isn't. The seeds are just protected by the natural heat of the plant. It discourages bugs and animals from eating it because it's so spicy, and it's just to protect the seeds. That's the only reason that would be there. The only reason for it. All right, so I got that. What other ingredient am I putting in here? The missing ingredient is cucumber, and of course I have a couple different cucumbers. I like to skin them. This is your traditional lemon cucumber. Excellent cucumber. I prefer to eat my cucumbers when they're mature, unlike green beans and stuff, which I like immature. I like these things when they're fully developed and they have seeds. Like this one has seeds. It's not fully developed, but it's got seeds. Let's see how this one is. This should give me enough. This should provide me. No, I didn't do a good cut on standing it up here. Angled too much, but all right. There's that. Let me get that one off, and let me get that one off. The skin is a little bit better on these this year. These are different ones than I normally grow, and I got them from a different supplier. Got them online at Johnny Seeds. And I think I got these from him. And, they're good, but the skin is better on these. But otherwise, it's good, and it's juicy, and I mean, beats the store. All right, so there you go. There's that. So there's the heart of the. Let me get rid of this. The heart of the vinaigrette part of the salad. And now put this back here. My OCD. I gotta wipe everything. Okay, so now I gotta build the liquid and spice part. So I'm gonna start with the liquid and olive oil. There, boom. And then this is a vinegar from Spain. And I bought it online. It's got a punch to it. The traditional ones in the grocery store, the red wine vinegars, they're okay. But these have just more intense flavors. Tamari, Japanese, it's kind of like a soy sauce in a sense. I buy a lot of these. They're aged. This one is aged. I don't think it is. It's brewed, but it's not. I don't think it's aged. But it's made the old-fashioned way. Balsamic vinegar of Modino, and this is the one where it's got added sugars. It's thick, and you'll see when it comes out. Use it sparingly. It's intense, but it does add a sweetness. And then I like to put Worcestershire sauce in mine. I mean, sometimes I'll put I'll put in like mustard, like what's it, Dijon, or but I have it in here, and you can get carried away. And then a little bit of a regular garlic salt. So this will be all the salt that goes in here, because this is mostly salt. It's got dry garlic. Okay, and then Montreal steak seasoning, which I use in lots of different things. It's not just for steak. I mix my own custom ones, but this one, sometimes I just use what I buy at the store. Montreal is one of the ones I like that's already mixed. This is from the garden, rosemary. Honestly, you can't have enough. I mean, and then you gotta have this. This is from the garden, oregano. Now, don't let the container fool you. This is mine. I dried it in the oven. I mean, this mozzarella cheese, tomato, and the olive oil, and this, and boom, you got yourself a snack, a delicious snack. Okay, so now I'm gonna stir this. Just mix it up, get it combined. And I got a spoon that's got slots in it. I don't know where I got these, but I got one solid, one slotted. They're large. They're great. I've had them for years. I told you I had my grandmother's set, but that's gone now, unfortunately, which was real silver. But if you use real silver, it gets tarnished, and you got to always keep it up. Okay, so this, I think there's enough tomato in here. Okay, so now that's done. So now you go back to this, and you don't want it over sauce, and so now you just make a mess. See? So now you just take it and you pour it on top of your lettuce, and it's got the dressing that I made. And so this is the rest of the salad. I just made it separate, and then I'm going to put it on here like this. And you could put cheese on this, like feta, mozzarella, Parmesan, I mean, whatever, right? I like the tomatoes, so, and I mean, I can't even eat all that. I can try, but I'm not going to be able to eat all that. And then this, which apparently pickled itself pretty well. Look at that. Ooh, that's a good sound. That's a good sound. And then I got to dig in there. I need a fork. Now, like I said, these are my peppers from my garden. And, they have a different taste now because they've been pickled. And so I'm just going to throw it in here. This is variety. I know that I already have chilies or peppers in here. But, like I said, just why not? Why not you take advantage of the fact that these are little tomatoes. Take advantage of the fact that you grew all this stuff and utilize it, Okay, and there. And that is my healthy summer salad. Should feed 3 people. I'm going to put a big dent in it. I'm not going to be able to finish it, but I sure am going to enjoy it. Okay, well, thanks for watching. I hope it was entertaining, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay, bye.